God bless our great republic. God bless our grand old flag. God bless the land of freedom we hold dear. And the heartbeat of that land will always be the home. And that, of course, is one sacred sphere. We nurture every family just as we're meant to do. So won't you let us nurture the nation too? Let mother vote. We raised you after all. Won't you thank the lady you have loved since you were small? We lead you, cheered you, helped you when you fell. With your blessing we could help America as well. Let mother vote. We'll keep our country clean. We'll tidy up our politics until they are pristine. We'll flush out any stain in society's domain. So mister, won't you please let mother vote? Thank you for attending the National American Woman Suffrage Association's 65th annual luncheon. I'm Mrs. Carrie Chapman Catt, the proud president of NAWSA for 20 years now. And these are the lovely Suffs of our 19th. Let mother vote. We've got the recipe for a well-balanced government, fresh baked with decency. 2 cups of moral fiber, add a dollop of good grace. Mix in maternal instinct and the world's a better place. Let mother vote. Let mother vote. Let mother nurse the USA until corruption, greed, and vice are sweetly swept away. To deploy domestic skills to cure domestic ills. So mister, won't you please let mother vote? 'Cause we gave birth to Abe Lincoln and Robert E. Lee, Babe Ruth and Woodrow Wilson. We bounced a monarchy. We brought you all these brilliant lives. Don't we deserve a little pride? Let mother vote. Don't worry, it's alright. We'll still be there to hold you close and tuck you in at night. It won't disrupt your life. You'll still be loyal wives. So mister, won't you please let mother vote? Let mother vote. We'll vote like father, vote like son, and 2 good votes are better than 1. So please, let your all-American mother vote. Take a recess for refreshments. Please enjoy our cinnamon rolls for the polls, made with a recipe from our suffrage cookbook.
Excuse me, Mrs. Catt. I please just quickly propose an idea.
Have we met?
Technically, yes, when my mother took me to my first suffrage meeting, but I was 7.
Ah, thank you for immediately aging me.
Then I'm Alice Paul. I worked on your state campaigns while finishing my doctorate at Penn, and sorry to gush, but your being the first and only woman in your class inspired me to pursue it.
Darling, the senator is waiting at table 4.
Ah, good to meet you.
You played field hockey in college, right?
Indeed, I did.
Me too. That's where it hit me. In a big formation, outdoors, that's what the movement needs.
A field hockey team?
Well, that would be great, but no, we need a march. The first of its kind in Washington, D.C.
That's ridiculous. What would that do?
Make the president support a constitutional amendment.
Molly dear, go on ahead. I'll be right along.
I was hoping you'd understand.
Miss Paul, if my late great mentor Susan B. Anthony taught me anything, it's that men are only willing to consider our cause if we present it in a ladylike fashion.
But this would force them to.
Look at the politicians in this ballroom. We are offering them legions of nice white ladies who will vote just like their husbands on election day. Our sweetness is strategic.
Doesn't that infuriate you?
You know NOSA's motto. State by state, slow and steady, not until the country's ready.
But it's already been 60 years. At this rate, our motto might as well be state by state, slow and steady, not until we're dead.
Your mother brought you here. She must believe in our approach.
Carrie, my mother died 5 years ago. She never got to vote. And I know this march will be the first step to finish this fight in our lifetimes. But I need NOSA's support. Your support to pull it off.
Let's channel your passion toward an achievable goal.
Right.
Maybe we'll try your idea next time.
Now is the next time.
Miss Paul, I know this is hard to hear at your age, but my answer is still no. I do hope you'll stay and work with us.
Let mother vote. Just hold your fury in. Maybe Fury's right. That's the only way we win. She sounds just like my father. Please, Alice, have some sense. Don't you know that no one likes a girl who's too intense? Don't get so defensive, Alice. Don't be so aggressive. Settle down, you're too obsessive. I've heard it many times before, but I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to have to compromise. I don't want to have to beg for crumbs from a country that doesn't care what I say. I don't want to follow in old footsteps. I don't want to be a meek little pawn in games they play. I want to march in the street. I want to hold up a sign with millions of women with passion like mine. I want to shout it out loud in the wide open light till our generation has made things right. Yes, I want to know how it feels when we finally finish the fight. Should I try to take the lead alone? But it's probably impossible. Well, my ideas just dwindle and die. Try to remember what your mother taught you. When you dip your pen in ink, you can't quit till it runs dry. You gotta kick down the doors of the mightiest men till they never dare to deny us again. You gotta disrupt their days, make a fire ignite. No, our generation won't win but lies. Just picture the look in their eyes when we finally finish the fight. Go say goodbye to the world my mother and grandmothers knew. Will I truly be able to change it? Well, if not me, then who? So I'll make my own team and I'll raise up my head till I rewrite the love land. And love from our flood, purple, gold, and white. Centuries of silence will end at night. There's this incessant unrest growing deep in my chest, and I'll never be free or complete, not unless I am there on the day when we finally finish the fight. I'll be there on the day when we finally finish the fight.
Alice,
Lucy, thank God.
I got your telegram and came as soon as I could. What's the emergency?
The first protest march ever held in our nation's capital.
Today?
2 months from today, so there's no time to waste. Welcome to our new office. You're a member of the Suffrage March Planning Committee.
Holy cow, how many units?
Counting you.
Don't say two.
Two.
But Alice, we're not in college anymore. We've never planned a national action before.
Nope. How will we do it when it's never been done? How will we find a way where there isn't one? need a public face. It's gotta be Ines Milholland. I'm Alice Paul, and this is my best friend, Lucy Burns.
We were field hockey teammates at Swarthmore.
Offense!
Wow, okay. Sporty. Why don't we have a smoke?
Oh yes, we adore cigarettes.
Really nice.
We want you to be the grand marshal of our suffrage march.
Oh, the march is busy with the bar.
She'd rather get liquor than fight for our liberty.
I'm studying for the bar exam.
It's marvelous we could use your legal skills to procure our permit. This march is unprecedented.
How so?
It's on Pennsylvania Avenue. The day before the inauguration. We'll make every front page with a picture of you laying in the back.
On horseback, I should be riding. My steed should be white, feminine, the king of the armored knight. Where the hell are we getting a horse?
How will we do it when it's never been done? How will we find a way where there isn't one? How will we find a way? Find a way. We've got to find a way. Find a way.
I want you to meet someone.
A socialite.
A socialist. Rouge and Slaska.
Rouge and Slaska.
My fellow workers, we must strike! Came from Poland when she was 7. We must strike for safe conditions! Worked in the mills and she was 11. This is her fight too, not just us fortunate few. They'll listen to her.
Strike!
Not to you.
Strike! 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 That was a great speech.
This is Alice Paul from the suffrage movement.
Suffrage is votes for women.
I'm Polish.
That's stupid.
Look, I'm on no part of your polite little suffragette parlor games.
Well, that's perfect because when we take on a tyrant,
We burn him down. So how do we afford a march?
how will we do it when it's never been done? How will we find a way where there isn't one? How will we find a way? Find a way. We've got to find a way. Find a way. Stand up on the soapbox. Stand there.
But no one's here.
Gotta start somewhere.
Women of the country, how long must women wait for liberty? How long must we wait? Must we wait?
Must we wait?
Must we wait?
Must we wait?
Join us in a march on March 3rd.
Give some march, spread the word. Give more money.
Make your voice heard.
How will we do it when it's never been done? It's now we find a way where there isn't one. How will we find a way? Find a way. Got to find a way. Find a way.
March for our liberty!
Lucy, who is she?
Doris Stevens, a student from Nebraska. She just showed up. When I heard about your march, I hopped on the next train. I want to help. Whatever I can do, I wrote up these leaflets too.
So you're a writer.
Yes, sir. Ma'am, yes, I am.
Congratulations on your new job.
What?
You're a secretary now. Keep a record.
February 1st, Doris Stevens named secretary.
How will we do it when it's never been done? How will we find a way where there isn't one?
February 2nd, a meeting with Officer Sylvester.
It's Major Sylvester. Major, we need a permit for a protest on the 3rd of March.
I don't have cops to spare for a ladies' parade.
I would just hate for my father to hear you deny me my constitutional rights.
Father?
Senator Dwight, chair of the law enforcement treasury. You know, the man who signs your paycheck.
You can have your doggone permit. Now get the heck out of my sight.
Thank you, officer.
Ranger!
Is he really your father?
I used to date his son.
How will we do it when it's never been done? How will we find a way where there isn't one?
1 week to go.
Numbers?
26 floats, 9 brigades, a delegation from all 48 states,
200 marshals,
10 marching bands, representatives from 30 universities.
Contingents from 15 professions.
oh, and the dancers for the pageant.
So we're at 1, wait no, 2, with the crowd depending, 200,000 people attending.
We're gonna need more pinwheels.
Should we all spread out or stick together and go How will we do it when it's never been done? How will we find a way where there isn't one?
Miss Paul, Ida B. Wells broke
Well, she's a famous journalist.
But,
What?
well, we've received letters from several Southern donors threatening to pull out if colored women participate.
But we've already said they're welcome to participate.
One proposes we tactfully ask colored women to withdraw. Others say they must march in back.
Let's make a special colored delegation. At the back of the line, no one pulls out. It'll all be fine.
I'm enemy, and so should I march in back too.
How will we find a way? Find a way. We've got to find a way. Find a way.
So you're Miss Alice Paul, I've been hearing so much about.
Mrs.
Well,
Wells.
you've got quite the team.
Yes.
We haven't slept in weeks.
Please, I have 4 children. I haven't slept in years.
We're glad you're here for the morning.
I'm not only here for the march. My club has also come to agitate for laws against lynching. My people cannot vote if they are hanging from trees. Of course,
Yes.
why have I been told to march in back?
All due respect, but we don't have a choice. Without the Southern women's support, there might be no march.
We refuse to be exclusive, so we've made a place for you in back.
We're concerned for your safety should there be an attack.
Mary Church Terrell might agree to it, so...
Oh, the one other black suffragist whose name you know.
You are a brilliant agitator, Ida. Thousands of Suffs are arriving in town right now. Should we cancel the endeavor?
So I'm the one wrecking the endeavor.
Ida, how about we
I wish we all must do whatever it takes for the march to go on, even if that means waiting to return.
Wait, my turn. When will you white women ever learn? I had the same old talk with Carrie Chapman Cat 20 years ago. I thought you might be better, but you still don't know. You want me to wait my turn, to simply put my sex before my race. Oh, why don't I leave my skin at home and powder up my face? Guess who always waits her turn? Who always ends up in the back? Us lucky ones born both female and black. Wait, my turn. Well, I shouldn't see you waiting yours. No, you're preaching, we demand it now. While knocking down locked doors, but you want me to wait my turn, so you don't defend your southern base. Since when does a radical roll over for bigots in the first place? That's not leadership, Alice. It's cowardice. I hear you quote Frederick Douglass on your soapbox, intending to include and impress us. But in the press, you play down our involvement, and here behind closed doors, you attempt to suppress us. Deeds, not words, is the button on your jacket. I'm so sick of rhetoric, have no action to back it. If you don't have the spine to stand with us now, what will it take? You do have a choice, there's always a choice. Which one will you make? Don't you dare tell me to wait my turn. The truth, it's not your call. Either I march with my own state delegates, or I don't march at all. I'm not here to sue your guilt. That is none of my concern. I will beg for your approval, which I shouldn't have to earn. So no matter what you tell me, I will not wait one more minute for my turn.
So what should I write down for the record?
March 2nd, we become hypocrites.
March 2nd, we do more to include colored women than Carrie Chapman Cat ever has.
Look, the country is full of injustices, but fighting all of them at once is a losing war.
Oh, that's rich. Aren't we supposed to be a movement for equality?
How about you wait till the march to get on your high horse?
Everybody, please! The march is merely hours away. Are we going to sit here and fight each other? Or are we going to remember who we are actually up against and go show the next president of the United States the largest uprising of women this country has ever seen? We've got to find a way, find a way.
We've got to find a way, find a way.
Mary Church Terrell, is that you?
Ida B. Welcome to town.
Oh, I haven't seen you in white since your wedding day. You looking like
Oh, hush. I do, don't I? Now, if you'll excuse me, we were supposed to be lining up to march, but my daughter just skipped off
lining up.
with the Deltas. You know the new sorority at Howard. You ought to join us.
Oh, I am planning something of a grand entrance. You ought to join me.
Ida, please don't go pulling one of your stunts
What
to
did you do, Professor? Write those girls a perfume letter of objection?
I sent a wire to the organizers this morning to help coordinate their rightful place in the college section. It's called dignified agitation. Give it a try. Mama, I'm freezing. Phyllis, you remember Mrs. Wells? We started the National Association of Colored Women together.
When she was very pregnant with you.
How do you do, Mrs. Wells? Mama. They don't even want us here. Can we go?
Child, since when do we do what they want us to? It's like I always say, when we show up for all of us. So, lifting as we climb,
Onward and upward we go.
say it.
And so, lifting as we climb, onward and upward we go.
Come on, let's march.
Let's.
And so, lifting as we climb, onward and upward we go.
Mr. President, here I ride. Mr. President, here I ride. Leading the women of the country. Leading the queen, the women of the country. Freedom man should be heard. Freedom man should be heard. Freedom man should be seen. Freedom man should be seen. Freedom and equality and nothing in between. Equality. Freedom man should be heard. Freedom man should be heard. Freedom man should be known. Freedom man should be known. Freedom man I never felt so alive before. I realize I'm not alone anymore. I feel a part of something bigger than me, part of something bigger, exploding open. I feel my world about to change. I wanna feel it change. Freedom man to be seen. Freedom man to be heard. Freedom man to be heard. But then a mob of sneering men stormed the street.
Oh no.
Oh no, retreat, retreat. Hundreds of Georgians spit and cheer. Dragging my hair, smacking my rear. Moving niggas down the avenue in one piece. Where are the policemen? Where are the police?
The police won't do a damn thing.
Should we turn back?
Never.
We should pull out our headpins and stab out their eyes.
Oh, I want to do that. Listen up. If we all back together, we can beat them back. Offense, not defense. Follow me. Get on now. Make way. Gotta stop and listen. And try. Step aside. Don't let you bring us down. Let's push our way through the thoroughfare.
becomes battlefields captured by Amazons.
Nation appalled by men's open assault on American womanhood.
Immigrants get beaten on the streets every day, but shove one rich lady, boom, it's front page news. Esther Armstrong, warrior queen in Nashville, Holland, captivates the capital!
That's the end of the law. All right, we've got to try to get a meeting with President Wilson before all this good press dies down. But without NASA behind us, it's going to be an uphill battle. So,
Alice, I know there's a fight to finish, but how can you not take a moment to toast your success?
fine, give me half a glass of beagle juice, and then it's back to the real fun of planning a presidential lobbying campaign.
Has she always been like this? Doris, what's the matter? What? Nothing. Something's wrong. The whole night has gone by and you haven't taken any notes.
It's just that at the march, this old man called me a bitch.
Oh, Dory. Congratulations.
But isn't bitch a bad thing?
That's what they want you to be. I'm a great American beast. Fused with corsets and lace. I earn my own wages and burst into rages when men say know your place. My boss tried to follow me under my skirt. I kicked him like this in the crotch. Better it hurt. I got fired. Hey, I'd rather be right than rich. 'Cause I'm a great American bitch.
She's a great American bitch. She's a great American bitch.
I'm a great American bitch.
Queen bitch.
I seduce whoever I please. Very jealous, fornicate freely, and some say I really bring gentlemen to their knees. I propose to a Dutchman, we're wedded in bliss, 'cause he doesn't mind who else I might kiss. The most of the time, I prefer to scratch my own itch. 'Cause I'm a great American bitch.
She's a great American bitch. She's a great American bitch.
Alice, when are you gonna let me set you up with one of Eugene's friends?
Oh, please, they wouldn't be interested.
You mean you wouldn't be interested?
Lucy, your turn.
I'm a great American. I'm sorry, honestly, I just don't love that word.
You're a great American bitch.
Well, thanks.
I've known it since sophomore year.
Not this story.
When Professor McMuller said only male scholars could manage a doctor's career.
Boo, Professor.
Drove this expensive new Ford Model T, so I scratched it all over with my bedroom key. But Lucy went further.
I may have pushed his car into a ditch. 'Cause I'm a great American. She's a
Great American bitch. Drink if they called you an ass.
Drink if they called you a slut.
Or true. Drink if they called you a crazy hack. Drink if the rumors are true.
I'm a great American the day riding down that mob, but hundreds of women were still badly injured, just like your friend here. We can help prevent such a catastrophe in the future, so if we work in tandem from now on, we'd like to grant you a budget for activities.
Sanctioned activities.
And make you an official committee of NOS.
Now wait, Tati! You suffrage establishment ladies, you are
They're role models, and we'd be honored. Cheers! We're starting it on. Here's to running our own NASA committee.
Here's to running it under the auspices of NASA.
Here's to getting the amendment passed in Wilson's first term.
Here's to first winning more states so there will be enough congressional support to pass it.
Here's to pressuring the president to get us that congressional support much sooner.
Here's to not alienating our hard-won state allies by going above their heads to pursue federal legislation by needlessly provoking the president. Here's to Chinese American
What's left on the docket for today, Dudley? Signing these letters to the soldiers who marched in your inaugural procession, Mr. President. Man. And already an excellent chief of staff. Thank you for entrusting me with the role, sir.
nonsense. You earned it. You are loyal, honest, and skilled at golf for an Irishman.
No one's a match for you on the green, sir. Oh, and sir, one more thing. The committee is here from NASA.
NASA.
The National American Women's Suffrage.
Yes. Ladies. Hello.
Yes, sir. Shall I send them in?
Ladies, God bless them, ladies. No one adores a ladies more than I. As the father of 3 daughters, as the husband to a wife, I do not know who I'd be without the ladies in my life.
Absolutely, sir. Now, shall I
Ladies, you're with ladies. You can enjoy your sacred duty as a man. In this chaotic world we're in, thank God some comfort can be found whenever a lady is around. It isn't wise to weigh down women with the worries of the day. A female wants to focus on her family anyway, so be kind and let her mind be fully feminine and free. It's only fair we bear the burden of responsibility. Ladies must be protected. They rely on us to stabilize their lives. As a leader guards his people, every man must do his share. We must take care of ladies, Dudley. Take care of our ladies. It isn't moral to make mothers all on matters of the state. Their heads weren't meant for hard and heavy national debate. If politics, the roots of our ladies' lives, I'm scared to say, will sacrifice virility and compromise fertility and threaten the stability of the USA. So ladies must be commanded. They require a man to manage their affairs. We must keep them safe at home, far from evil, far from greed. We must keep them in our arms where their freedom's guaranteed. So why would ladies vote? We provide all that they need. We must respect and protect our burden, eternal, gracious, vivacious
Our first meeting with President Wilson. You know, at Bryn Mawr, I used to teach the class for ladies.
Right. Mr. President, it's an honor. We'd like to speak with you about votes for women.
Ladies, you have my utmost admiration, but as a man of my word, I must honor the promises of my campaign. Currency as it's entirely new to me.
We'll be glad to educate you.
Sir.
Sir?
This will receive my most careful consideration.
April 6th, 1914. Another excuse from President Wilson.
Forgive me, ladies, the economy.
August 8th, 1914.
Forgive me, ladies, Congress.
May 12th, 1915.
Forgive me, ladies, Lusitania.
June 1st, 1916.
Tariff reform.
Hold on, sir. You said that exact same thing 3 years ago?
Why, how the time flies. You're right indeed. It is an election year again. I must turn my concern to earning the votes of the country's people once more. Perhaps I'll put in a good word for suffrage in my campaign speeches this summer.
Excellent. We'd love to draft that language with you.
My chief of staff will escort you to the door, and I want to give them a tour. Now take care, ladies.
Carrie, the president promised us this months ago. He's already been to 5 major cities, and he hasn't mentioned suffrage a single time. So we had to make him feel the heat somehow.
By heckling his speech at the Opera House?
Carrie, it's getting late. Come upstairs.
We are heading out.
You're leaving?
Alice, it's Friday night. I'm going home to make a baby with Eugene.
Miss Paul. Here's the best part. The penalty was only a $1 fine. And our photograph was on every front page this morning.
Do you know what this is?
A cost-effective advertisement?
What?
Oh, and Alice, while you were out earlier, William Parker called again.
Who is that?
Sorry, Carrie, I'll call you back.
Is this a gentleman caller?
He was in our graduating class. He's intelligent, adorable, and enamored with Alice.
He can recite the original Magna Carta from memory, which is unfortunately very attractive to me.
Has he proposed? Oh, several times. She doesn't say yes, but she doesn't say no either. It's all very Joe March and Lori.
We only really proposed that one time at my family's farm.
Oh, you love him.
Here is the telephone number. I am merely the messenger. Goodbye.
You don't have to be a sop every second of the day, you know.
Someone needs to. What would my life look like if I wasn't so consumed by this? You see women with their children in the park, and I feel a little ache. 'Cause knowing that kind of love really something I'm willing to miss. And will I feel like a failure no matter what choice I make? Is it worth it? 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 How would it feel if I could really rely on someone who would brew me up a cup of tea to calm my worried head? A part of me thinks I don't deserve a family till my work gets done. Can you really lead a revolution and still be home in time to put your baby to bed? Is it worth it? 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 Would I only resent him for holding me back from making my dreams come true? Would I only grow guilty and selfish, feeling perpetually torn between the two? I'm stubborn as hell, so how could anybody even love me enough to stay? How could I bring a child into this broken world anyway? I remember my mother, circles under her eyes, cleaning up my mess. How did she relentlessly surrender so much of herself for me? I wish I could ask her, was it worth it? But if it wasn't, would she ever confess? Should I make the opposite sacrifice my all, my calling, I'll never forgive myself. I swear I'll make it worth it.
I knew this was stupid. We're the only girls here. Let's go.
Not so fast. If we don't get Wilson's endorsement before the election, our amendment will be as good as dead. Huh? So Alice says it's time to make threats. There's his sweaty little chief of staff.
How do we approach the chief?
Aim along! If your boss does not endorse suffrage, we are going to openly campaign against his re-election. And that, my friend, is a threat.
Yeah,
Oh, you're the suffragettes.
it's actually suffragist, not suffragette. A suffragette is what the papers call us to make us seem like Cupid dolls instead of legitimate reformers. One of their many tactics to diminish and disempower us.
What an intriguing etymology.
It is, isn't it?
I'm Dudley Malone.
I'm Doris Stevens.
And I am leaving. I am. You stay. Talk to him.
Me? No, you.
You are cute. I am scary.
Miss Stevens, the president is focused on trying to keep the United States out of the Great War in Europe. But he plans to support your cause eventually. Try to believe him.
What about your wife? Does she believe him?
Actually, I'm not married yet.
I don't intend to marry until we get the right to vote.
That's quite a commitment to your cause.
It's not a pledge of my commitment. It's because until I can vote, I have no say in changing the laws that make marriage essentially a death sentence for women.
What?
For example, if we were married, the country would consider us one person, not two.
If we were married?
No, but you and me specifically. For the sake of the argument, yes.
Well, for the sake of the argument, if we were married, I promise to cherish you just as a gentleman should.
If we were married, I promise to forfeit my legal autonomy for good.
If we were married, we'd buy our own acre of land for our own little house.
If we were married, our possessions and property would solely belong to the masculine spouse. If we were married,
If we were married, we'd fill out our family and life would be simply sublime.
if we were married, I'd churn out your children 'cause contraception's a federal crime.
If we were married, we'd save up a nest egg to cushion us later in life.
If we were married, my earnings would be in your name and I couldn't control my own spending or open a bank account or sign a contract or hire a lawyer because economically speaking, I'd die by becoming your wife. If we were married, gotta admire the ease with which men can squeeze us into such a rigid role.
You do.
Daughters are taught to aspire to a system expressly designed to keep them under control. For instance, if we were married and you physically beat me, that wouldn't be illegal to do.
What?
Can you believe it is 1916 and all of these things are still actually true?
I suppose I never stopped to think about how it would be for you if we were married. If we were married.
1916.
tomorrow. The president is counting on Mrs. Catt's official endorsement.
Why don't you come and find out?
We stand united in sisterhood, working together on the same team, younger and older, joining as one, shoulder to shoulder for the same dream.
Well, well, well. Look who's finally decided to become a member of NASA.
Oh no, I'm only in town for tomorrow's NAACP conference. Care to give a quote for the Chicago Daily?
You can quote from my address as distinguished guest speaker.
So you've agreed to speak at your 100th White Women's Convention.
Are you just here to sow dissension?
Don't you resent that you're a prop they trot out at events? NASA presents a rich middle Negro mascot. Come hear her preach. See, we have no race hatred. We let Mary make a speech.
If I didn't speak, they wouldn't even mention race. I tolerate their system, cause that's the only way they'll ever listen to our case.
When the system wants you dead, but then
I can't have this out with you again.
Why are you fighting me? I am not the enemy. Ladies, a photograph, please.
We stand united in sisterhood.
Working together on the same team.
Carrie, I've been trying to reach you. I really think you might like our committee's idea.
Not now, Miss Paul. There is a war looming, and this audience is full of hundreds of NASA mothers who do not want to ship their sons off to France to die. So, I expect all of our committee chairs to affirm our support for the president.
Before our formal program continues, let's entertain a brief diversion from our junior Washington, D.C. committee.
Vote Wilson out!
Vote Wilson out! Vote Wilson out! Vote Wilson out!
Tells us that should be NASA's rallying cry this fall. Imagine banners just like these unfurling all across the country on a campaign tour with our very own Inez Milholland inspiring the crowds to take a stand for women in this election. It's time to show Wilson NASA Suffs are the vanguard of the future. It's time to show him we're not just some gaggle of irrelevant old fogies.
This girl, this entitled little... Calm down, Carrie. But this girl, this Alice Paul, what gall to call me an old fogey? Since when am I an old fogey? She thinks I'm obsolete. She ought to kiss my feet. I lit the way for her, but now she thinks she knows better. Don't let her get to your head. Focus on your speech instead.
Let's show Wilson if he continues his hostility toward us, we are ready to burn him to the ground.
What was I thinking enabling her? I should have heeded the doubts I had from the start. Oh, she's undeniably smart, but so misguided. I've labored for decades to craft a conservative image for suffrage, but she makes us look like a horde of hysterical harpies with smoke blowing out of our ears. What if she ruins what I have been mounting for years? I did not count on this girl. This girl. I can't believe I am now viewed as the old guard, and she as the beacon of change. Me, the old fogey. How strange. This girl, not this girl, raised by a penniless drunk who refused to send her to school. Not this girl who paid her own way through college, proving she's nobody's fool. Who worked as the first woman superintendent, harassed by her boss followed the lead of the movement, hiding her anger beneath her petticoat, who rose through the ranks by paying her dues and earned her place at the top, who transformed and expanded the organization, and she's yet to stop. This girl you see before you now, who stands by each move that she's made, this old fogey's time has come. Woman's time has come. I fought my whole goddamn life for respect for my sex, and I will no longer allow this arrogant child to imperil our chance to be free. Not me, not this girl. I must openly declare I am a good deal razzle-dazzled by what we just heard. It would almost appear that Alice Paul means to run a rival organization. I'd like to assure our beloved benefactor, Mrs. Alva Belmont, that our contributions will not go to the reckless ventures of one insolent committee chair. We applaud the president's promise to keep America at peace, and we hope someday soon he'll let Mother vote. We'll now take a recess for refreshments.
We stand united, sisterhood.
Thank you.
Working together on the same team.
What was that?
What was what?
Oh, Carrie, drop the act. You just publicly implying I'm a disloyal disgrace.
This is not the time or place.
If you have something to say it to my face.
Alice, you ringlead your insurgent circus in my name and on my dime, but I've let you flout me for the last time.
I work for the movement, not for you.
Then why are you tearing the movement in two?
It's been torn since before I was born. So why do you refuse to work a better way?
Since the world were yesterday, why are you fighting me? I am not the enemy. I'm not the enemy.
I refuse to be your bitch.
I expect your resignation.
Ladies, a photograph, please.
We stand united in sisterhood, working together on the same team. Youngers, older, shoulder to shoulder, shoulder to shoulder, shoulder to shoulder, for the same dream.
How will we do it when it's never been done? How will we find a way where there isn't one?
So what just happened? Did Carrie kick you out and did you quit?
As in, kick us out of Nassau altogether?
Yes.
How will we afford our travel?
How will we raise any money? Have you even got a money?
How will
We can do it.
How will we do it when it's never been done?
I want us to meet someone.
a socialist?
A socialite.
I divorced my husband for philandering. Now I got his millions for philanthropy.
You really think she'll give her money to a radical squad?
Every worthy cause needs a ritual god.
I'm Alice Paul.
Oh, I know who you are, doll.
We're starting a women's political party. I'd love for you to join
You mean you'd love for me to fund it?
it. Oh, that would be great.
Let me get this straight. You gals just stood in front of the suffrage establishment and the national press, no less, and declared political warfare on Wilson and his party while the country's on the brink of war itself. And now you shamelessly demand my riches of me for this risky rebel coup. The nerve of you. I love it! To whom do I make out the check?
The women's party?
Should be the National Women's Party. Gives it more oomph.
Woman's party is sharper.
Is this enough to cover your plans?
National Women's Party it is.
Now, why critique? You capitalist elites relevant to exploit the vertical class from Terrell. Dominance!
Ooh, I like you. Rage and suffrage! What's your name, darling? Josie, be a good little socialist and socialize.
That's not what that means.
'Cause I've got a surprise. after me.
There you are, if we don't hurry, we'll miss your train. Where's your suitcase?
Please don't be upset.
I won't be. What's going on?
Alice, I can't go on the campaign tour.
Wait, what?
You have me delivering God knows how many speeches, racing all across the country on overnight trains.
Bring Eugene. It'll be romantic.
I need a break. And it's not just the movement. I've been trying for so long to get pregnant, but it's still not happening.
I'm so sorry. It'll happen, I know it.
You don't know that. No matter how hard I tried to win the vote, to have a family, to feel sane for even a minute, nothing works. We sacrifice so much, but all these mighty men and all these iron buildings, they never change. Don't you ever question if it's worth it?
It has to be.
I'm sorry, Alice, but I don't have it in me anymore.
I know it's hard, I understand. Of course you're losing heart. We climb uphill for years and still it feels like we're right back at the start. But that's exactly how those crooked kings want us to feel. Too bad for them, they're up against a queen with a spine of steel. You are the bravest person I've ever met. I've never seen anything daunt you yet. So are you gonna let them win? Or will you show them who you are? Show them our brazen, unwavering dynamo. Show them who you are. Show them you're real on the shreds and they tell you no. You think your nerve is about to give out, but the girl I see glows brighter than any star. So go show them who you are. Show them who you are. Show them who you are.
No, I'm not gonna let you Alice Paul me this time. My mind's made up. I'm not going.
Okay, that's fine. Go take a rest.
Really?
Yes, enjoy a pleasant break. Sit on your butt and then do what exactly? Read a novel, learn to bake. But when you tell your kids what Mama did when things grew dim, don't you wanna say, face the villain down and demolish him? Or maybe you would rather give up your stride. Let everyone think you just stood aside. I guess if that's what you'd prefer.
Let's show them who we are. Show them the stubbornest bitches they'll ever see. Ha! Show them who we are. Show them they ought to be frightened of you and me.
They think our nerve is about to give out,
But relinquishment's not in our repertoire.
so go show them who we are.
Damn it. Why are you the only person I could never turn down?
You'll thank me when we're toasting your triumph on election night.
They think our nerve is about to give out, but instead of backing down, we'll raise the bar.
Raise the bar.
We'll raise the bar. When we show them who we are, show them who we are. Show them who we are. Vote him out for your sisters and tonight. Colored lights have been installed on the Capitol dome to signal the winners.
Is it time?
Almost.
Top me off.
Apparently Wilson is so behind that the New York Tribune has already gone to print announcing his defeats.
Inez and Lucy will get back just in time to see him lose. What color do we want again?
If Wilson wins, red.
If we win, blue.
Come on, blue.
Come on, blue. Come on, blue.
We might as well lie down and die.
But the polls haven't closed in California. Don't give up so fast. It's not over till the last vote is cast.
Alice,
Lucy, did you hear?
did you hear?
We'll hold a rally. First thing Inez will speak. Where's Inez?
Vote him out! Vote him! I don't like the world as it is, do you? There's so many weary lions and hearts.
Needed to tell you in person.
Tell me what?
Too many children with sex, too many souls that die before the body dies.
Alice, the doctor said she was anemic, and she knew she'd been ill for several years.
Where is she?
Don't you think women want to change these things just as much as men do? Don't you think we've waited long enough? How long must women wait for liberty? Hey, Whitley, how long?
They tried to revive her, but she was too weak from overexertion, and her body just couldn't take the stress. So she
It can't be any other photograph except the one from the march, the one of her in her crown and cape, where her eyes are like fire. I'll go wire to every paper, make sure she's seen. I need to plan a memorial fit for a queen. I will make a call, see if I can book statuary hall. I'll go straight up over these, make sure they know she's only 30 years old, make sure they know that she's our hero. Make sure they don't spell her name wrong. It's M-I-L, not M-U-L, Milholland. She was impatient, magnetic, unapologetic. It was almost annoying how easily she seemed to shine. Could hide nothing from her. She read you like a book. She'd have been wrecked by the results of this election. She poured us a drink and reminded us not to lose hope. She knew her smile was all that it took. The last thing she said is the question now lasted over and over as we look back, as we look forward. How long must women wait for liberty? How long
we wait? Must we wait? How many more marches in the streets? How many more efforts gone to waste? How many more deafening defeats? How many more histories erased? How many more days of burn? How many more total heartless? How many more girls will learn? How many more doors shut in our face? How many more drums burn at the stake? How many more of us will it take? How till it's too late? Will we wait? Alice, what do we do now? Will we wait?
Meet me in the White House gates at dawn.
Will we wait? Will we wait?
We won't wait another day.
We won't wait another